Do you ever sit with yourself long enough to feel that quiet ache inside? The one that wonders why you are here and what all of this is actually supposed to mean? You are not strange for asking that. You are human. And every human eventually reaches a moment when the surface level answers stop satisfying the deeper questions of the heart. You may feel it late at night when the world calms down. You may feel it when life gets heavy or confusion. You may feel it when you experience something beautiful that feels bigger than you, or you may feel it in those quiet, almost invisible moments when something inside you whispers that you were made for more than survival, distractions, or a routine. The question of purpose is often woven into you. It is not an accident, it is not a flaw, it is evidence that your soul is awake. Your heart is wired to wonder. You are designed to look beyond the daily grind and ask why you exist in the first place. And the fact that you are even asking that question reveals something significant about who you are and who made you. And when you look around at life, it is easy to get caught up in the pursuit of things that promise meaning but never fully deliver success, approval, comfort, achievement. These things can feel good for a moment, but they do not fill the deeper hunger you carry. You may try to convince yourself that purpose is something you build through accomplishments or something you find in recognition or something you earn through effort. But every time you reach one milestone, your soul reaches for another. And that restlessness is not failure, it is a sign. It means your heart is searching for something eternal, something deeper than what this world can offer. You were not created to fill your life with temporary meaning. You were created to discover a bigger purpose, a purpose big enough to anchor you in every season of your life. And if you pay attention, you can feel the tension inside you. You want your life to matter, you want your days to count, to mean something, you want to leave something behind that lasts, and you want to know that your existence fits into something bigger than your own story. And that desire for significance is not pride, it is design. God hardwired you and your soul with an instinct toward purpose. You are not here by accident. You are not random. You are not coincidence. The purpose of life. It begins with understanding that you were created by a God who knows you fully and intentionally. He did not form you to wander endlessly, hoping you stumble into meaning. He crafted you with intention and breathed purpose into you before you ever took your first breath. Your life is not trying to chase something it does not have. Your life is trying to uncover something that it already carries. And so, what is the purpose of life, you ask? It starts with relationship. You were created to know God, love God, and walk with God. And every other pursuit becomes unstable without this foundation. And you feel the ache of emptiness when you drift from Him because your soul was never meant to live disconnected from Him, from its source. You were made for closeness. You were made to experience the love of God, not just believe in it from a distance. Your purpose is also tied to transformation. God did not create you just to exist. He created you to grow, to change, to become more like Him. And that means your purpose is not a single moment, a single achievement, or a single role. It is a journey of becoming, a journey of learning how to love Him more deeply and reflect Him more clearly, a journey of shedding what holds you back so you can step into what He designed you to carry. A purpose also shows up in something else. It shows up in the way that God invites you to love people. You are not meant to live isolated or self focused. You are meant to live connected, compassionate, and aware. You are meant to see people the way that He sees them. You are meant to bring encouragement, hope, kindness, truth, and love into lives, to the lives of others, the people around you. And when you love people well, you reflect the God who loves you perfectly. And in that reflection, you find a purpose that you cannot get anywhere else. Still, there is another layer to that purpose that often surprises people. Part of your purpose comes from the very thing you have gone through: the wounds, the struggles, the failures, the learning curves, the battles, the victories, the healing, the growth. God wastes nothing. The parts of your life you wish had never happened often become the places where God uses you the most. Your pain becomes empathy, your struggle becomes wisdom, your healing becomes testimony, your story becomes a doorway through which God meets someone else. Purpose is not about being perfect, it is about being available. It is about letting God use your real, honest, imperfect life to bring light into places that feel dark. Sometimes you may feel like your purpose is hidden because your life feels ordinary. But God works in ordinary places more than you think. Purpose shows up in the way you speak, the way you serve, the way you encourage, the way you listen, the way you pray, the way you show up for people, the way you stay faithful when no one else is watching. Purpose is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet, steady, and beautifully simple. You may also feel pressure to find a single calling, as if God has one specific assignment for your life that you must somehow discover. But God, He's more relational than you think. Your purpose is not a puzzle to solve, it is a life to live with Him. Purpose unfolds as you walk with Him. It grows, it shifts, it deepens. Every season can carry purpose because every season is shaped by the God who leads you. Purpose is about knowing Him, becoming like Him, and reflecting Him. And out of that overflow, the details of your calling naturally take shape. You do not find purpose by striving, you discover it by seeking, you step into it by trusting, and you grow into it by obeying. You may still wonder, why? Why do I feel pulled towards something more? And that pull is holy. It is the Spirit of God awakening something inside you. It is His whisper reminding you that your life has weight, meaning, direction, and intention. You are not wandering, you are being guided. You are not pointless, you are purposed. You are not floating, you are unfolding. There's also a deeper place within you that longs for forever. No matter how meaningful this life becomes, you can feel the truth that you were created for something beyond it. The longing is not escape, it is a clarity. Eternity is written on your heart. You instinctively know you were made for more than a few decades on earth. You sense that there is something eternal about your existence, something that lives beyond time, beyond limitation, beyond death. That eternal purpose brings weight to your daily purpose. It means everything you do with love, obedience, faith, and surrender echoes beyond this life. Nothing surrendered to God is wasted. Nothing is forgotten. Nothing disappears. Everything done in love lasts. At the same time, purpose is not about achieving something grand or dramatic. It is about aligning your life with the one who created you. And when you walk closely with Him, purpose becomes natural. Peace grows, direction becomes clearer, identity becomes stronger. You begin to sense that your life is part of something bigger, something sacred, something beautiful and beautifully orchestrated. So, what is the purpose of life? It is to know God, to love God, to walk with God, to reflect God, and to join Him in the work He is doing in the world. It is to live in such a way that your life points to something beyond you, something greater, and something eternal. And here is the beautiful truth. You will never have to fear missing your purpose if your heart is open to God, because He will lead you into everything He created you for. He is far too faithful to let your purpose slip through your fingers. Purpose is not a secret He hides. It is a gift He reveals as you walk with Him step by step. And so take the pressure off yourself. You do not have to figure out your eternal purpose all at once. You do not have to predict every season of your future. You do not have to carry the weight of certainty. You only have to stay near to the one who holds the blueprint of your life, the one. And the more that you lean into Him, the more your purpose becomes clear. You are here for a reason. You are loved with intention. You are placed on purpose. And your life is not random. No. Your story is not meaningless. Your journey is not without direction. God has woven purpose into every part of you, and He will continue shaping it in ways that reveal His heart and transform your life. God created you with deep intention, and He invites you into real relationship and guides you into a purpose that is more beautiful and meaningful than anything you could build on your own. You can trust that as you walk with Him, He will reveal everything you need for the life He designed you for. So, what is one area of your life where you feel God stirring you toward deeper purpose right now?